It is a good reminder that we are approaching fire season, and yes, we had a nice wet winter, but those things are going to dry out. All of that brush is going to be drying out here, and we all have to be very vigilant of that.
Yeah, it's the reminder that with all the brush that we have out there, the beautiful greenery, that greenery has to go somewhere, right? And it's going to eventually start to turn brown a bit, and then that can add to all the fuel for the fire. So it's something we'll, of course, be watching closely as we head toward the summer, and in particular, the fall months, September, October, November. However, we want to get you up to date on what has so far been a very cool late spring, right? We're inching toward the summer. And so many people are anticipating this big summer warm-up, especially as we head toward Memorial Day. It doesn't seem like we're going to get that warm-up on hand. Instead, it does seem like we will stay in the cooler than average range for many of the afternoons to come. We start off your Tuesday here with cloud cover across the county, upper 50-degree temperatures, couple low 60s out there. Oceanside right now at 60, 58 in Escondido, and 57 in Poway to start off the morning, along with those overcast skies. And the truth is, if you do want those warmer than normal temperatures, you'll have to leave the coastline. Coastline is where we will have minimal clearing of clouds as that marine layer surges onshore yet again, and then barely pulls back. I mean, it'll pull back across your inland valleys, but coastline is where we'll have that minimal clearing. Temperatures will remain about 6 degrees cooler than average for your coastline. You start to head a little bit away from the coast, move toward Ramona, your more eastern valleys, and we should be largely in line with average, maybe a degree cooler with a high of 75 as opposed to 76. And in Borrego Springs, high 1 degree warmer than average. So the discrepancy isn't all that notable, but it is something, of course, to be looking out for. Our cameras outside, while they are showing that light is starting to come through out there, you can see how we are very much socked in. We still have limited visibility. You can't be really looking out toward the coast from our area cameras, especially the ones that are situated on a mountaintop where those clouds are at about the height of those mountains. So we'll watch for clearing. This is our Mount Soledad camera out here, but I want to give you some of the headlines that we have in the meantime. Marine layer is going to remain intact along the coast, not only for today, but for virtually every morning to come. It doesn't seem like in our 8-day forecast we have a day where we're really opportune to see complete clearing. There are, of course, these situations here and there where those clouds break apart, give us a bit of sunshine, helps to warm the coastline up a bit, but below seasonal temperatures are expected countywide for really today through about the end of the week. And that, you might have noticed across the deserts, for example, would be the maybe outlier, but it does seem like even your deserts will start to cool down over the coming days. Gusty west winds are going to be picking up from today through your upcoming weekend. No wind advisory quite yet across the mountains and deserts. That's where it would take place, but do notice that breeze and be aware of it coming. Afternoon highs, you got 60s along your coast, and many of our inland valleys now are going to be seeing highs in the 60s as opposed to the 70s of yesterday. 71 for Escondido, though. 75 for Ramona, 71 for Julian. And remember, a lot of these temperatures were in the mid and upper 70s over the last couple days. So warmer than average for the last couple days, now in the cooler than average range. And we keep the cool down going. A couple days of 60s out there for Thursday and Friday across your inland valleys. A little bit of a warm up going into the weekend and early next week, but it does seem like those clouds are going to be on and off all throughout our days moving forward. Across the mountains and deserts, a bit more sunshine, but do remember that wind is going to be the main theme out there as temperatures cool to the mid 60s along your mountaintops, low 90s out there for the deserts. Dana Marie.